I hear too. At least on Yeezus, it wasn't, as albums go, it wasn't a great album, but I could see the direction. I could see how everything fit together. You know what I'm saying? Usually on Kanye albums, everything fit together some kind of way. 808 and Heartbreak is such a great album for how well everything on there fit to me. Everything was in the right place. It just works. But TLOP just didn't work.
Yeezus was a short album too, man.
It was a very short album. It was a very short album.
Yeah.
I mean, that was an album where he was tripping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. But after Yeezus, I got My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay.
And after that, I got College Dropout. Then the last three is definitely Graduation, Late Registration, and then 808 and Heartbreak. 808 and Heartbreak, man. The beats,
so
man.
That's your number one too.
Yeah.
Where were you at in your life when that came out?
Both of those albums can interchange, man. Cause Late, they just heard me here describe all the songs from Late, and I was saying that they was in Graduation. Like Late Registration is a good ass album. So that and 808 and Heartbreak will change up for me.
Did you hear what I asked you?
Where was I at when 808 and Heartbreak came out?
What were you
808 and Heartbreak came out in what, 09?
08.
808 Heartbreak.
08.
When that shit came out, I wasn't doing too well during that time. I'm gonna be real with you. I was seeing this girl at the time. I was staying with her. I ain't had no job, and really just like kind of just trying to find my place for real.
Yeah,
I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't doing nothing creative. I wasn't doing nothing professional wise, work wise. I wasn't doing a fucking thing but staying with that girl. That's it.
I assume that was by choice, right?
I don't. It was definitely not by choice, nigga. I couldn't find a job. Shit. Nah, shit. It was just like a depressing time. I put it like that.
I feel you.
You know
I knew it had to be something like that.
It was. I was down at that time. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah. It's still like, even listening to it in times where I'm doing well, like lately. You know what I'm saying? In the past few years, the album still carries the same weight to me though. It's not like it don't necessarily take me to a bad place, but it takes me to a place where I'm like, okay, man, you know, I'm doing pretty well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Amazing. That's one of my favorite songs. I told you one time that song gonna play at my wedding.
Amazing with Young Jeezy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most selfish song of all time. I'm gonna play that shit at my wedding. Speaking of weddings, fucking, that's one thing I do want to know about, bro. Like, I know you. Am I right in saying that you were like just recently single?
Yeah, you're right. You're
okay.
correct.
And I'm single now for probably. This time around, I'm single now for probably
2+ years,
something like that. And I know just dating now, I think for me it's way different than it was when I first got to know you at Verizon. You know, I was already in a bit of a relationship at the time. You know what I'm saying? Went for a while and shit. We wound up staying together for like 2 years. But it's way different now, man. Like, way different. It seemed like we was just talking outside a moment ago. It seemed like I feel like I'm more decisive now in like what I want. You know what I'm saying? And if I feel like I'm not getting it, I'm just like, all right, man, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get ghost real fast. What do you think? Because I know, shit, you was moving and grooving when we first started working together. Shit, to me, you know what I'm saying? You was moving and grooving a little bit.
Man, I mean, like I said, I think it's just all about us, you know, growing. You know, certain people are moving on with their lives, you know, moving to other states, you feel me? Having babies, you know. Damn.
I feel you. I think, and that's just because of where we worked. I mean, you know, they closing the call center down. A lot of motherfuckers are forced to move out of state. And I don't mean to just bring up, you know, Verizon, but, but that's a major like place of employment here in the state. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers work at Verizon, at least in this city. I put it like that. But yeah, it's a lot of people being forced to move out of states because of that, and you know, people just trying to. Because I know a lot of people feel like Arkansas is a terrible place to date, bro. Like
everybody knows somebody.
It's circles run close together, man.
That shit real.
They run so close together, and you try your best to find somebody that's like off the grid that nobody know. And still fuck around somebody know them.
Talk to somebody, they know somebody. Yeah. You know, like it never fails.
Yeah, we live in one of them kind of cities, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know a lot of my listeners know because a lot of my listeners from my city, they from Little Rock, Arkansas, but. You know, it's just like, man, you know, it never fails. Like, I fucking be talking to a motherfucker and it turned out to be one of my homeboy's cousins or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or it's his baby mama friend or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
some shit.
It's always
some shit that I really don't like intertwining. You know, shit. Yeah. I fucking my girl that we talking about that I had when we was at Verizon. She fucked one of the dudes that trained us, bro.
Don't tell me.
I know we ain't finna. Not in the class, but it was one of the dudes that trained us. I'll tell you who it is. I ain't gonna say nothing about it on this, because then some motherfuckers they probably fuck with the dude too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's how close circles run together. It's crazy like that. Fucking. Go ahead. You was about to say something?
I was just gonna say just to touch on what you asked me earlier. I guess I was just a little nervous to open up about it because, like you said, I'm recently single, so I just got to be a little sensitive to this subject.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But man, you know, like you said, when we first met, you know, I was in my mid-20s. Like you said, moving and grooving, man. I didn't really have too many responsibilities besides taking care of myself and you know, just helping out others when I could. But I didn't have a child. I didn't have a daughter. You know, I have that now. You know what I'm saying? I got she about to be 1 year old, and on June the 15th. So. You know, my life has completely changed. You know what I'm saying? I can't move around the way I used to. I got to lead by an example, a good example, a great example.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Especially with having a daughter, man, I got to stay tight, man. I got to stay on my P's and Q's. So,
man.
That's slowing me down. You know?
Yeah, man.
I got to make sure my decisions are wise. You know, I got to be responsible, you feel me?
Absolutely.
And that's really what it is. So, you know, I don't really move around the way I did.
Where, you know,
I can't take those type of risks now, man.
Basically, what you're saying is like where I think, you know, I probably move around some now. You probably don't move like that. You probably just chilling.
No, I'm chilling, man. I'm just trying to take care of my baby and take care of my responsibilities, man.
And I think for me, I'm chilling right now too. To be honest with you, like I don't got them, like I compare it to dog years a lot of times when I'm talking to my homeboys. Like, you know, I'll bark at the door, but shit, I'm not finna run out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just an old dog now. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got that push no more to even want to be in the streets like that.
No, man.
I be tired. I be working.
Like you say, you working, and I mean it's really a waste of time because you already know if you're not finna really, you know, sit back and build with this young lady, then all you really want to do is smash. You feel me? And if she didn't talk about that right away, you really not interested. You finna bounce.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And, you know, and at our age, that's what women want. They not finna move around like that anymore. Yeah. You know, they trying to settle down, and I don't blame them. That's what we should all be on.
Yeah. But, that's what we should be aiming for anyway.
You know, so, but I say, you know, don't waste your time chasing the women, man. Get that money. You feel me? The women gonna come.
Yeah.
All day, every day. Get your money.
That's for you youngsters out there, man. Well, my boy Anderson .Paak said, "You never go broke chasing riches, but you might go broke chasing every little stank ass hoe with a tongue piercing."
Man,
that's real shit.
That's real shit.
That's from Anderson .Paak right there, young Anderson .Paak, baby. That's one of my favorite artists right now too. But on the dating thing, I think women know, you know what I'm saying, they feel it too. Like it's pretty tough, like for them too. Like I see a lot of different women talking about that. Like I got, you know, I got a good friend that's probably a year older than me, and she talks about the same thing. Well, not in the context that we use it in, but like, just older women are more decisive and they know what they want. And if you ain't talking about shit, they good on you pretty much. and that's to be respected, bro. I mean, especially if you got a daughter in this world, like, you should really have. I mean, if you got any children to meet, really, if you should have some sort of, some sort of direction or some sort of oomph about yourself, for real. Damn, I'm looking at this game update. Houston is up 95-79
already.
Damn, that's a tough one. I thought OKC was OKC. I keep saying that because of Kevin Durant. I thought the Warriors was going to blow these boys out tonight.
Them boys trash, man.
Who, the Warriors?
Of course, I know they play very well. They play extremely well. But I'm just saying, I cannot root for the Warriors based on them having Kevin Durant.
Oh, I don't root for them either.
Before that, I could. At first, they were just. I didn't know about none of them before coming to the Warriors. I just thought they was a good team. You know what I'm saying? And I respected them for that. But now they got 4 All-Stars on their starting 5.
But what about when LeBron had 3, man?
It's cheat code type shit, man.
What about when LeBron and when it was him, Chris Bosh, and D Wade in Miami? It's not the same.
It is.
No, it's a LeBron fan, y'all.
No, it's not.
It's not the same now, y'all.
It's not the fucking same. I'm gonna tell you why, and we know why. It's the way he left, and what I mean by that is the fact that, and we know this, OKC had them boys up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What?
3-1. 3-1.
And they let them niggas come back.
It was a bitch ass move. I ain't saying
you
it
went back to the playing. You went to the team that beat you like that
to get a ring.
Man, that's whack.
Yeah, it's whack. It's whack.
No,
I totally agree with you.
No integrity.
I totally agree,
man.
I totally agree with you. But it's still a super team. LeBron's on a super team.
I'm a Cavs fan. Of course, I'm a LeBron fan, but I fuck with the Cavs too, man. I'm going out with the Cavs. You feel me?
Of course.
And even like if LeBron leave, I still pay attention to the Cavs. But I'm not gonna lie. I assume that the Warriors are going to win again, and I feel like they might win for the next few years.
Yeah. I think so too.
I'm not a fan.
I won't say the next few, but at least the next 2, 3.
That's what I'm saying.
3 is a few.
3 at the most.
Yeah, 3 at the most. I think, because bro, Minnesota's straight, bro.
They not ready yet, though.
But they got the youth though, and they got great players that are young, bro. Shit, Jimmy Butler. They got Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
Shit. Then you got Utah.
Yeah.
That nigga Donovan, whatever.
He a beast.
That motherfucker's a monster, nigga.
Last night.
That boy's a monster.
He dunked like Vince Carter, like a baby Vince Carter, bro. That's one of my favorite players back in the day.
Who else you got in the West? Carter. Shit. My motherfucking Lakers on to come up in the West. Motherfucking Lakers gonna be straight.
Think they might get LeBron?
I hope they do.
People just keep talking about
I hope
LeBron
they do. I don't think LeBron's leaving again though. But I mean, if they get him, it'd be great. But I don't think they finna get dude. I don't think LeBron's going nowhere.
Do you think they?
Nigga, Philadelphia. You said what?
I know I was covering my mouth back at that moment. But did you? Do you think they're gonna beat Boston?
Cleveland?
Yeah. It look crazy, don't it?
It's tough right now.
If they win one more, shit.
I mean, you gotta think, bro. But I was just saying this to my homeboy, man. Listen, Boston's won 2 games. All right.
Yeah.
They're 2-0 right now. It's 5 games left. Basically, Cleveland had to win 3-4 straight games in order to fucking pull this shit off.
They're gonna win these next 2 though. Ain't they playing home these next 2?
I don't know. They do play at home the next 2.
They gonna win them, bro.
I don't know, bro.
If they don't, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro.
I think they're gonna lose one of those games at home, bro.
LeBron ain't gonna let that happen. That's sad that we gotta just put everything on LeBron like that.
Everything is on LeBron, bro. They got blew out this. They got damn near blew out this last game. LeBron scored 42 points. That nigga's doing it all by himself.
Triple-double,
and I'm not a LeBron fan. Let me put that shit out there. But I call it how it is, though. I'm not gonna lie out here.
Yeah.
Look, LeBron is the best player to ever play the fucking game. That's that. We got to get over it, y'all. We really got to get over it. Motherfuckers